The centre, 7:30 in the west.
This is ABC News Radio with Mike Gardner.
Good morning. Let's have a look at the headline stories if you're just joining us on this Sunday morning. And the Polish and Russian prime ministers have visited the site where a Polish government plane crashed, killing the President Lech Kaczynski and many of Poland's top military and civilian leaders. The plane came down in a forest as it tried to land in fog at a Russian airport. There were no survivors. The BBC's Adam Easton sent this report from Warsaw.
Visiting the crash site along with his Polish counterpart, Mr. Putin said he would personally oversee the investigation into the tragedy. Polish television showed pictures of Mr. Putin and Mr. Tusk discussing developments on site. Later, both men embraced after laying wreaths amid the debris. The president's identical twin brother, Jarosław, a former prime minister, also paid his respects amid the wreckage. Investigators on site have recovered the plane's flight recorders. They want to check Russian reports that the pilots ignored repeated warnings not to try to attempt to land because of the poor conditions.
Paul Dabrowa is a Polish Australian and a former European Union parliamentary candidate for Warsaw. He says the death is a loss that will be felt by Poles everywhere.
As any Pole, either living in Poland or living overseas, the loss of a president, especially at this terrible anniversary of the Katyn massacre, is something that is deeply regrettable. It's a tragic and terrible event, and I'd like to ask everyone to please remember the president, his family and the other people on the aircraft in their prayers